sink, sink, sink. Community strong, dreams we link. Let's grow together, making it brighter, brighter. Unity in our stride, passions right. In the gardens of life where we plant our pride. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom. Dance with the neighbor, dance with your friends. And then Florida's the place, place. Gardens growing. We've got that grace. You should join us, making life better, better. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom. Dance with your neighbor, dance for your friends. Live for the moments, joy the ocean breeze. Hearts and sink, sink, sink. Community strong, dreams we link. Let's grow together, making it brighter, brighter. Unity in our stride, passions right. In the gardens of life where we plant our pride. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom.
Hey! The way that cuts off, I wish it had a little bit of a, I don't know, more of a bloom and just kind of carried on for a bit. I don't know. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you showing up for Friday. Passamaquoddy will be listening. I appreciate that. She's not feeling well. Say a little prayer for her. Oh, and my other little buddy who's not feeling too well has just arrived too. Shall I put you up? You ready? Okay. Please welcome to the stage, Maureen Washington, Diva in the Dirt. Oh, you're so cozy. I want to be cozy. Oh, are you feeling really that sick? Don't worry about it. I mean, seriously. What happened? How did you get what?
I just was walking around and then I just grabbed germs and touched my face.
I meant, like, did you just wake up with it? Like, or did it come on suddenly? Like, what happened?
A little bit of both. I think moving around wood chips and stuff like that, I think that was,
You might have breathed in.
yeah, lots of dust and mold. So that's weakening the immune system.
True.
But I just had, where it was like just that kind of low at the back of the throat. It was like, that feels a little sharp. And then the next, and I think that night I did put a lot of oils and stuff on and prepared. And then next morning I woke up coughing, and today is the first day of the stuffed nose. But
Hannah's dealing with it too, but she says hers is finally thinning out and getting better.
Yeah.
I've been fighting mostly allergies. It's the ragweed season.
Yeah.
We're going into, and I don't usually November. It's all like sinus and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm so sorry. That stinks, because mamas, even when they have grown babies, can't afford to get sick. Nope.
No.
That's actually, I have the other company's flu bomb doTERRAs in background to pull up, since you're doing your essential oils. So it would be equivalent for us young living lovers, but you would have to get since they separate their oils out, I'm talking about the internal ones you'd have to get for this. It's for sinus steam cup. It talks about, well, I guess if you're only steaming your sinuses and you're not, and you're inhaling it, but this is Melaleuca, lemon, peppermint, and oregano. And then they had another one. I'll show it, guys, in a little bit. But I also thank you for coming in. God's Desire for Me, Miss Sharon, Duncan, 1900 Homestead. I really appreciate you. Good morning, Ann's Place. It'll be morning time for me soon here on the East Coast too. But yeah, it's so weird. This happens with Maureen and I sometimes, where we just cross brain cells, and I was not getting my messenger like all day for some reason. I thought, oh, everybody's just busy like me, and I'm not getting anything that's saying that they're talking in Messenger. Oh, good. Crocheting. Yep. It's Passamaquoddy too, probably. if she's up to it. It's too early in the winter for all this. I'm suffering from pulling my back. Oh no. No, not that. Do you do probably the heat? The cool did help me. I was afraid to use it, but I have one that it goes in the freezer and then it has a wrap around it, so it's not so shocking to where I tighten up.
Right.
Yeah, because
Hurt
that's
yourself.
yeah, then you make it worse. But this totally helps with the sharp pain and it dulls it. And it's actually a wrap and it has a Velcro, so it kind of stays in place. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm too far behind you. 8 hours. It's 11:36 here, of course. Shawnee! Johnny Groves, welcome her in.
Hi,
Hey.
hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
I had
hear
to
you.
reset everything because I deleted everything.
Oh,
good.
I had that happen. I had that, and I had the whole computer wanted to do an update, and I was like,
Well, I
well,
postponed that tonight.
yeah, I postponed it before, and I'm like, I better not keep postponing it because I don't want StreamYard to not work at all for me. If there's something it was updating, so it would, because it mentioned that it was
Yep.
updating something about its
Yeah, I
video.
cleared all my history.
Yeah,
So,
I forget how to do that. I don't remember.
I do. I actually bought a hard drive like a wise woman advised me to, and every single night tonight after work, I've been putting things on the hard drive. So
That's good. That's really good. I have hard drives around here somewhere that I've never accessed again after I put stuff on them. Like like that. I've just what I do have though that I have access are just the smaller ones, like the little ones. But now it's not like we don't have those on our computers. Even the printers don't have them where you can just stick in that little SD card.
the
and
card. No, I did not buy a card. No.
Yeah.
I'd lose that.
Yeah, I keep them all in one big box that's got smaller boxes in it. And yeah, that's how I don't lose them.
Diva in the Dirt has the stuff that my kids brought home.
The crud.
I feel it sounds like it's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter brought it home too. It was going around her work, the crud, the cold crud stuff.
I don't know where I got this one from because like I don't see.
Oh.
Oops.
Shawnee hit a button. She'll be back. Yeah, just like you said, it was probably breathing in the dust and everything, and it just lowered your immunity. And then it's just floating around.
Yeah.
And also changes seasons. Our bodies are more sensitive to it, I think.
I agree.
With autoimmunity.
I agree.
And with autoimmunity comes it attacks us first instead of going after what it's supposed to, which is always fun.
Mhm.
So many people in some countries all getting the exact same. Oh, that's scary. Really? The exact same symptoms? Then I wonder if it's something too they're spraying in the air. Please, welcome back to the stage, Shonda Groves.
I'm trying to figure stuff out over here.
Probably will not like keep being Marine. She's at the beginning of the thing. That was the worst part for my daughter. She needed her rest in the very beginning, and
the tickle in the throat while trying to sleep. I literally went to bed with a lozenge in my mouth, and I would wake up to put another lozenge in my mouth because I couldn't make it otherwise.
I have a specific lozenge that has that pain reliever in it that I do that with.
Which one do you use? Do you know the name?
The
one I like for
these
bedtime?
aren't too bad. These are the Ricola throat care. They're not too bad. They're not like an all natural, but they're not too bad when you got that tickle, but it's a different one, and it is not. It's not like all natural. It's
the one I like has colloidal silver in it,
and
it has that numbing effect. It's
it does.
nice.
It works like that too.
I should read the ingredients.
Colloidal silver has never really done much for me. I don't know if my body's just like
that. Might not be the part that's making
it needs gold.
I don't know.
Because it's just so bushy.
I wonder if you need to have more of it.
Maybe I needed a stronger colloidal silver.
Yeah.
But guys, the idea of the flu bombs is just to prepare them for when we get into cold and flu season. And what I was saying was, Steve sent me something about I have to go back and read it because I couldn't believe it when I saw it as I'm getting ready to do the live and I'm doing my little screensaver. Want to go to a medicinal herb seminar on Tuesday? And I was like, really? Oh, wow, yes. I emailed you the info. Using herbs to skip flu season. I'm like, shut up. Kind of, and then Shawnee's doing it too. I'm like, we're all in that mindset as from being moms. Yeah, I know. Shawnee, you might have to come with us. I don't know. Is it like,
do I have
is
to
it
fly
free?
somewhere? I don't want to fly
No,
anywhere.
there's no flying.
I'm not
I
doing that.
wish. That would be great.
Have you seen these?
Oh no. Well, I do get the zinc ones though.
So yeah, it has 60 ppm silver. So let's see.
I've never seen that one.
Evaporated cane juice, tapioca syrup, manuka honey, nano silver solution, 60 ppm, peppermint oil, lemon oil, and I love them.
And peppermint oil definitely would help a little bit with the numbing, and I guess the silver does too.
Is the thing free, the seminar?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just totally announced our thing on a live. Sorry guys. We're friends off of YouTube too, which I'm not sorry about. I'm
Wait,
grateful
what?
for.
Is there a disclaimer
Maureen.
not to share?
No, I wasn't thinking. I read I read our little message from her to me, and I didn't even think. I haven't looked at it, what it is. I haven't had a chance. I've just been running to get to the live. And today, like, I was thinking about cold and flu season, and I'm like, I got to prepare. And then I saw your your video, Shawnee, on your honeys, which I'm like, I still have not made my garlic honey. I need to make it.
Yeah, I didn't add
you
that
guys,
one.
if
I
you
was hoping
haven't-
somebody would bring it up in the comments.
Yes, if you guys have not made any of these specialized honey ferments, then you need to head over to Shawnee's channel, Shawnee Grows, because she's got quite a few great ideas. Actually, more than a few. She's got great ideas for those ferments. I wanted to do the garlic, cayenne, onion because I've always heard, yeah, it sounds like gross, I guess, for people who don't know the benefits of it. But onion
That's
on
like-
itself, like with honey, is very good for coughs and for soothing the throat. And then the garlic is supposed to be really excellent for your immune system. The only thing I wonder about with that is, like what we were just saying, with having a weird immune system that sometimes will, if you strengthen it, it might attack the wrong thing. That's where I'm like, I get nervous, like about those, all this. It makes me a little nervous. I want to try it. I want to do it. And then I'm like, okay, is that going to backfire on me? And am I going to get attacked? Like you get that way after, like, say, even using pharmaceuticals to where it's like, okay, I had to take that antibiotic, but I felt like it attacked me more than it attacked what it was supposed to. Like I get into actual serious physical pain with antibiotics now. I think it's because the fibro was brought on early due to using a certain class of antibiotic. So that's why too, like I'm so interested in doing it the natural way, but I'm also nervous. Yeah, that's okay. The garlic, jalapeno, and onion. Okay. Yeah. Kind of
so good.
I have, yeah, and Shawnee's really got some good ones, and one is including jalapeno, right? That was like really, that one looked really good. And like you said, I would, if I didn't use it for,
I'm gonna cook with it probably.
Exactly. Like,
And I should have wore gloves, y'all, because my hand was burning the whole night from that pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I'm very sensitive, but I didn't want to have a glove in the video.
Oh, okay, Miss Sharon. That might be an idea for my kids. Like me, I wonder if I can do like a cane sugar. I'm not sure. Because my daughter is not a fan of honey. She does not like the
Maple
taste.
sugar.
Hey, girl dad. Our girl's sick.
Girl dad cooking up deliciousness.
I've got to learn how to do that. Yeah, I can't do that last. Deliciousness. I can't. It's just not there. I can't hear my own self anymore. It really is. Sharon, wait, I missed something. But anyway, I'm quite excited. The idea of the fermentations along with basically their tea bombs. But what you do is you pre-mix them and you freeze them. So then you just like, especially if you're having stuff come fresh out of the garden or you have some leftover herbs that you want to use up, you use them, prepare your flu bombs, and then you freeze it, and you can pop it out and throw that, into a however you want to heat it up. Usually the microwave might change it molecularly. So you can throw it into whatever to heat it on the stovetop. Let me see. Also make my honey whiskey. Yes, and I was thinking of you too, Passamaquoddy, the toddies, and thinking, you could still do that. You could add in the whiskey for the nighttime or whatever preferred liquor. I know a lady who's a nurse and she uses peppermint schnapps, which for nighttime and for cough and clearing out stuff.
I think you should be allowed to use it anytime. It shouldn't just be nighttime.
Just what? No, yeah, not just nighttime. She'll use it for like if there's a spastic cough, she'll use the peppermint schnapps with that instead of using like codeine syrup. And she's even given it to her other family members of different like ages, not children, but different ages, as in elderly and such. So yeah, I was thinking we could combine them. Like Shawnee's got the ferments. Maureen and her daughter have, these herbs that are, we do hope she feels better. The different herbs that are really beneficial. Hey, Bamit with Arthur Butler. Hey, Uncle Bamit. Good to see you. Well, Diva's sick, so say a little prayer for our Diva. And Shawnee's got the crud too, so the crud's going around. So we need to pray for everybody who's got the crud and that the crud would stay away from me. So, yeah. So we've got the fermented honey. Then the bombs too can also be concentrates where you just make your concentrate, put it in the fridge, and it's kind of ready to go to put in your hot water. But then, I think of elderberry syrup, and that's a concentrate made with honey that I would want to practically drink it.
It's so hard not to.
Yeah.
Like
and then, oh my gosh, then to mix it with alcohol.
I get glasses like this size, right?
Yeah.
And Marissa goes, it's not juice. And it's like, today it's juice. I need the juice. But it's like, because you only need a little bit, but it's like, I love just sipping on it. And it does make a huge difference when I am drinking she just made a bunch of elderberry syrup.
That's actually the recipe that's very similar to the recipe for the bomb.
Yeah, this is a bomb recipe.
Yeah, that's the bomb recipe.
There's two that
and they give credit to the lady that you like, Maureen. I can't think of her name right now. She just put out a book too. She's always in white. The nurse. She's not a nurse, but she's a natural practitioner. Gosh. Anyway.
Barbara O'Neill?
Thank you. Yes. I saw it credited to her, but I saw it also all around the internet. So I don't know who thought of it first, but that is definitely one of the ones that I saw. Hold on, let me see. The other one. Oh, no, this is similar. I think it's pretty much the same. This one is 2 whole lemons, 2 big bunches of fresh ginger, 1 whole head of garlic, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, 1.5 tablespoon cayenne, but this person says they love theirs hot, 1/2 tablespoon ACV, 1.5 tablespoons honey, and a cup of water. Blend in blender, strain out. You can use cheesecloth to strain it out. And then let me see, I've got stuff popping up right now, of course. And let's see, it says, and then she'll freeze them in, it looks like, put in silicone. Yeah, she freezes them in the silicone muffin things. But you can do that, yeah, however you like. You could do, if you have an ice cube tray, you could do an ice cube tray. I'll try and...
Carol.
Yes, ma'am.
Could we make one live tonight? On your live.
If you've got,
can we make a flu bomb?
If you got the stuff, I don't have it.
I don't have turmeric. I can't find it, but I have everything else sitting here next to me.
Oh yeah, show and tell.
But you know what? If I was to think of South Florida Sunshine making a flu bomb, you know what would be in your flu bomb?
Oh, what?
Soursop and key limes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. I've got to make sure I can get a hold of soursops. Mine are just flowering though. The whole
However you
tree
do that.
suddenly started flowering, which I think it's because I went out and praised it and thanked it. I'm like, hey, thank you so much that you did, give me some fruit.
I moved my keyboard. I can do this.
Oh, this is so cool, Shawnee.
You can talk while I'm
Okay.
Shut off. I'm just gonna get
So-
set up and you talk.
So this is the whole idea of basically just pre-prepping, just because that's in this community too with the homesteaders. There's preppers. This is that prepping mindset of we know we have cold and flu season that we're going into. So what are the things that we can prepare so we don't have to always go running to the drugstore? That actually our bodies have to get over certain ingredients and fight with them. And that are, these are nutritional ingredients. I'm going to get you. Oh, sweet. I want to try
I know
that.
I don't have any.
Oh, this is great. Look
So
at
we've
this.
got.
Look at that knife.
I know I'm
This is a good knife, guys.
Beautiful.
I'd have to give you a link.
Lovely.
It's my favorite knife as a good weight, and it's very sharp.
Like it.
So, are we keeping the skins on?
I'm
I
not
think we
sure.
should.
I
So
think
even
she
these
said-
pieces we should grind?
She
Yeah.
said no. She said you can peel it. It says
What'd you
2
say,
whole lemons
Maureen?
peeled.
Wow, there's benefits in this.
There is. It's you want.
There is. I wouldn't peel the whole thing off.
Okay, so we're doing this in batches. This is as big as the container I have for my blender tonight.
Okay, let's see. Hold on,
The
I'll go
pithy
find it.
part, which is what you do need, is also,
Yeah.
but it's going to make it very bitter,
It'll make it very bitter.
Well, there's
yeah.
going to be honey in it, so
right?
True. Yeah, you can just add more honey. Plus, you have your honeys that you can, your ferments that you can add
we're
a
going to
little
make
bit
it
more
work.
of.
Little bitter makes it better.
Yeah.
My Am's place says she bought one too last year, Shawnee. It works so well. Who's the company that makes that?
It's not one we can pronounce.
Peel the ginger. Wait, you're talking about my knife?
Yes. I'm
It's in
sorry, that
my-
was so offensive, probably.
It's a little offensive. It's in my Amazon, and I will bring that up when I'm not doing this.
Okay.
I am going to peel my ginger.
Yeah, the peels are best for you. Yeah,
we're
in
supposed
a
to leave it
lot
on?
of things.
Leave it on.
The ginger?
Yeah,
Okay.
leave the peels even on the ginger. Leave.
As
Okay.
long as they're clean. You just don't want
Yep.
like
I washed it.
a lot of
Right.
soil. Sometimes the ginger, like if you grow it at home, I had the hardest time getting mine clean because it's got all those little notches and grooves in it. Is there a tip for that? Anybody in the side chat know as far as
Spoon?
getting them clean?
Brush?
I ended up using, yeah, that's what I ended up using too. Brush.
Is that really loud when I cut? I'm sorry.
No,
It's fine. It sounds
but
nice.
it's sure impressive.
ASMR.
that
Now we're
knife.
at the-
I
I
know.
got to get this knife.
Please don't get your finger on the line.
That's when I have a cheese grater is when I cut myself.
Me
Okay,
too.
recipe, garlic. Here we
Okay, well, yeah, it says 1 whole head of garlic.
So here's our garlic.
You can always go back in and add the 2 tables. Well, if it's
I've got-
frozen, you can add it when you
Already.
make it.
This is my second batch that we're going to blend. We have one going already in here,
Okay.
just so the
Awesome.
viewers understand.
So the head of garlic, after that comes a tablespoon of pepper. It gets into pepper, cinnamon, cayenne. That's coming up. And then the honey seems low.
Yeah, a tablespoon. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's 1.5 tablespoons. That doesn't seem
Just
quite
add more
right
when we
for
go to
all
make
that.
it. After we
Yeah.
freeze it and you're boiling it. you'll
Yeah,
just
you
add
can
more.
add more to taste probably.
I love this.
Dude, I love
too.
topics. Give
This
me a
is great.
topic and I'm going to run with it.
Well, I loved what you did, how you put it on the screen, and I forgot to do that actually.
Put it
Like,
on the
you know,
screen. Oh, my
I should
banners.
Put that, yeah, because I
Do it while you're live.
thought, oh shoot, that helps.
That's me doing that, but I'm trying
Okay.
to get it where we put Shawnee up bigger and you and
Yes, yeah. Here, wait, I'll do it.
Okay, I'll stop.
No, it's fine. But then, hold on, that's not it either. I gotta do it the other place. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, except for then you and I aren't.
And
there.
we're not on there. Yeah.
Oh, wait, are
hmm.
we on a different streaming service? I didn't realize that.
No, it's not. I don't know if it's either all her. Hold on, that's
Okay.
horrible.
So I'm not
I
doing
think we have to
turmeric.
keep it like that because it's
Fine.
either all her or wait, maybe No.
I'm not gonna measure the pepper. We're just gonna measure with our
No.
hearts here.
That's right.
Well, unless I
Storms.
storms. Hold on. Let me see.
Of course we missed you. Why are you talking like that?
Rude.
We
Gosh.
did. I was wondering where you were. I figured maybe you had the crud too or something.
Okay. It's supposed to be a tablespoon of pepper. I peppered this one and I'll pepper the next batch too, just to have enough. Now we're doing cinnamon, and I might have to go grab more.
Okay.
We're doing a tablespoon, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen people like, well, you can't put it in a
Yeah,
blender.
that's not a full.
Yeah,
That's not a
you can
full.
always add cinnamon sticks later too if you want.
I'm
more
gonna
cinnamon.
get more for this batch. Just don't me forget that.
I don't know if I can add
Cinnamon,
All right.
cayenne.
that.
It's I think I'm just gonna do a tablespoon, not a tablespoon and a half.
That makes you smaller though. I think it's okay.
So this is the cayenne.
It's too big.
So do you want to, Diva in the Dirt, do you want to talk about why cayenne is used? And
Yeah,
black pepper
that's
with
a
this
good.
stuff
You might know the constituents
for
better.
the answers. Do you remember?
Why the cayenne? Well, the only thing I know about your cayenne and your peppers is that it does remove mucus that is in this esophagus. I'm trying to get Marissa to come in and jump in.
It
Yes,
helps
yes.
to open up like the blood vessels.
That's true. There you go.
And okay, so now we're doing apple cider vinegar. This is the one I have tonight. We're
That's
gonna
awesome.
do. It says half a tablespoon.
No.
Let me see. Is that the
Can we
same
do
one I
one
have?
tablespoon? Well, I'll
Yeah.
do half in this one and half in the
That's what I
next.
found weird too. Half a tablespoon ACV
That's-
and 1.5 honey.
Measure that over a little.
Yeah.
Okay, and then honey.
See, Shawnee and I do this too. Like when I go and pre-grab stuff before a live, she'll come right up on the live and grab the same thing. Like it's so weird. I think we all share brain
This
cells.
is a Clover Basswood honey, grade A, from a Minnesota bee farm.
Yes,
This is
use
what I
local.
used in my ferment video.
Oh, there she is.
Get out of here! Please welcome to the stage, Marissa, our herbalist.
Come on in.
Hello, man.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. It's 9:00 on a Friday night.
We're partying.
And we're partying. all
I have
together.
to
This
go
is how
add
I
water
get
and
out.
blend this. I'll be back.
Yeah, don't measure much. Just dump it in till it looks good. That's
You know,
how I.
we're making a cold bomb.
Yeah, cold and flu bombs.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can say what are the good constituents about cayenne pepper?
For people who have heart problems, anything to do with heart arrhythmia, blockages, high cholesterol, or even people who have had strokes or anything like that, cayenne is really good at helping the heart pump properly and also thinning blood enough. The great thing is that you can take it, and if you don't need to have your blood thinned, it's not going to work like that for you. It'll only
Wow.
work in the capacity that it needs to. The same thing with garlic. They will only work in the capacities that they need to. So you can have garlic when you're on warfarin.
Oh, this is going to make us, I think, super strong. Let me take down the cold and flu bomb thing.
Hello.
Hey, Storms, welcome.
And then to finish off with cayenne, just as a general thing, it can arrest bleeding. So if you are bleeding out in any capacity, cuts on your arms or abrasions, you throw cayenne on it and it'll actually arrest or stop the bleeding.
Oh,
Where'd your mama go?
yeah.
Mom!
What happened? She might be taking a break.
No, I'm right here, but I just thought to keep the thing big, I can just be down in
No, you're not going anywhere. Stay here.
No, I
I
don't
know.
go anywhere. I just stopped up here to say
No.
hi. I'm going to watch.
No, I'm fine. I need
What?
to blow my nose alone.
Yeah, okay. That's understandable.
I don't want to help
Mary,
you.
you got
So.
the critical make people feel good cat butts, though. That's, cats and cat butts are always important for the emotional, to lift you emotionally. Got to laugh.
Cute.
Really? Really? Because they got on my freaking
Oh.
nerves today.
It-
Every one of them did.
Hi, welcome, Vicky Carpenter. The ACV works. Last year I couldn't
Oh
get
my
over
God,
the
boys.
congestion.
I'll be right back.
Okay, couple was after cold and the ACV works. Yeah, why is that we're putting that in like Master Tonic? We're putting that in cold and flu bombs. What is it? Is it the probiotics that are in it? Is it something like what's so special about ACV that we see it like over and over?
It's going to lower inflammation is one of the things that it does. And then on top of it, it does help to pull constituents. That's the thing. If you're not doing something with alcohol or with hot water, apple cider vinegar can actually pull out constituents for things. So this is our delivery system of how to get medicine into our body.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. That
Yeah.
totally makes sense. And you were saying, okay, with a cayenne, so if you don't have heart issues or you need blood thinning, it will not work like that.
Correct.
I've heard other herbalists talk about, well, what is that? It's buzzing. I don't know if it's berry. Let's see. They've talked, no, he's muted. They've talked about that it does have some, it's not negatives, but what is that called? Where it could, like in certain instances, oh, it looks good, Shawnee.
This is our
Nice.
blend
Okay.
for our first batch. So what I'm going to do is set up a vessel,
Gulf Coast Creamy.
a strainer, and a cheesecloth, and I'm going to dump this in here, and we're going to start our next batch of the blender.
Ooh, what's in it, Johnny?
So tonight for our flu bomb, we are doing lemons, ginger, garlic. I do not have turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon, cayenne, apple cider vinegar, honey, and water.
Ooh,
If
nice.
you want to break down each ingredient and its benefits, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, we were just discussing cayenne and we did the ACV.
Okay.
This is supposed to be Barbara. They gave Barbara O'Neill the credit for it, but everybody's got their little twist on it. This was one that we found where you could make a bunch of it at once.
Mhm.
So that's what I guess we went with. But so cinnamon. Oh, we're with the cayenne. Are there counterintuitives? What would you call that? Like
Contraindications.
thank you. That's the
Yeah. So contraindications basically just means that there could be a reaction that happens based on either another supplement or a drug that you might be taking, an allopathic drug. Now, these reactions, the cool thing is, it could go one of two ways. It could either help or it could hinder whatever pharmaceutical that you're on. So when they say contraindications, it does mean that it could go either way. Depending on the kind of medication. But in all honesty, cayenne doesn't, for the amount that people take in a tea, when you're doing like a flu bomb or you're doing fire cider,
Mhm.
it is not an amount that'll cause a reaction for most people. It's like you're 98%. We do caution as herbalists because someone might have a problem with curcumin or they might have a problem with just the spice overall. So, yeah, pretty safe. Pretty safe.
Okay.
I'm stirring the pulp around so the juice can come through.
Yeah, to get all that out. You're doing a good job. So cinnamon, why would we be putting cinnamon into a colder flu bomb?
Yeah, so cinnamon again is going to be one of those inflammation modulators. And much like cayenne and ginger, as well as the cinnamon, they're used as diffusers. So if you've got cold fingers or coldness in your body, it helps to diffuse heat and move the blood around your body. And then it also helps to lower your blood sugar. So it attends to that. And then overall, cinnamon also has some antiviral properties to it for colds and flus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can grab Serena. Hi, I'm not trying to ignore your jokes tonight. We just have this going with the visual, and then we have a discussion about the constituents of each thing that's going in right now. Wanted to see why you should over congestion bug and realized that the main reason for my sickness was due to lack of. Yes, that is very important. And I think Chinese medicine talks about that when we get, especially in our sinuses, It is a lack of rest, that our bodies need more rest. And that's any time too when you're feeling down. But usually it will come on, especially in the sinuses, from what I've read, due to a lack of rest, due to you're just overdoing it and you need more rest.
Slow down.
Yeah, we love the mother in ACB. We have people too here that make their own. I have not tried that yet. For those of you who don't know, Marissa is a master herbalist, and she's also my new friend, thanks to her mom, Maureen Washington. Maureen is her mom.
Yeah.
They make a great pair. If you ever go over, you should go over if you haven't to Diva in the Dirt, Maureen Washington's channel. You will see them making all kinds of good stuff, and all kinds of probiotic stuff, which is very important for this season too.
Absolutely.
Let me see where
Uh,
I got lost.
any advice on what to do with the pulp?
Yeah, a couple of different things. If you're someone who can handle pulp, you can actually just leave it in. It depends on the person, of course.
Okay.
If you're not someone that likes that, then you can dehydrate it and crackle it up and use it on salad toppings.
Okay, I'll do that.
Or strain it and throw it at people you don't like.
Oh, I
Wish I had a
didn't
freeze
know
dryer.
that, Miss Sharon. I'll have to look into that. I had heard
choice.
something about Bragg's that they were lowering the.
Yeah, I didn't buy Bragg's.
Yeah, I heard that they were lowering the acid in a lot of them. Oh, that's a good one. So yeah, you do want the mother, but you also want to pay attention to don't you want to pay attention to the acidity also, or
5%.
no? Because you want it to pull out the constituents
And not burn them.
and not burn them.
So 5% is good. 7% can burn some herbs.
Okay.
With things like roots and orange peels, lemon peels, if you're using whole things like that, the 7% isn't going to hurt it. But if you were using leaves like mullein or nettle, lighter things, then
Right.
yeah, 5% is better.
That was cute. Which moves faster, heat or cold? Heat, because you can catch a cold. I just can't catch I can't catch all those tonight and talk about this. I'm too ADHD for it.
We're gonna do round 2 now.
And Barry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
You didn't.
That's
You're fine. Yeah, there's a time and a place for jokes. So I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
it at that.
It's not. Yeah. Not
Oh,
anything.
it's a juicy
personal.
one.
Yeah.
And are you keeping the peels in there, or you?
I'm-
did you take the peels
yep.
off? Awesome.
We took
Yeah.
a vote and we said yes.
Yeah.
Good.
And then we took
Keep
a
the
vote on
peels.
the ginger and we said yes. The
Yeah.
peel is on the
Yeah.
ginger. So we're gonna do lemon ginger. But I did peel the garlic.
Mhm.
So that's what we've got so far. Oh, jeez.
That's awesome by you. That's so hard too when it goes towards your eye. That makes me so nervous. You do warm compresses helps with that, and also keeping your eyes clean and not using the same cloth for this eye and going to that eye because you don't want to spread it in case it's like a pink eye, like an infection in the eye.
So I just did black pepper. I already have half a tablespoon of cinnamon in the other one. So this one I needed to put half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Ooh.
Tablespoon, sorry.
There you go, Shawnee. You could dehydrate it.
Okay. I just don't want to throw it away. So
Yeah, you can always dehydrate it. But then Miss Sharon, what does she do with it? Like use it like a tea? The dehydrated
she
bit?
said, Marissa said sprinkle it on a salad.
Or sprinkle it on salad. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
The other thing that you could do is you could make it like a pseudo fire cider. So you could take all that pulp
Oh,
and then add more apple cider vinegar to it, let it sit for a month,
Ooh.
and then pass it through a sieve again. And now this is like a boosting shot. So you've got your flu bomb tea that you're going to have that's nice and hot, and then you've got a punchy shot when you really need that extra kick.
that sounds way more funner than
Yeah.
dehydrating it.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll infuse it in
That-
apple cider vinegar in a cabinet in a jar for a month.
Perfect.
I've seen people actually make those, the homemade basically pills. Could you do that with all that hot stuff?
Apple cider vinegar and honey is last, and then I'm going to add the water and reblend. I'll be right back.
Would that be okay with the cayenne? I guess it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, you can make tablet pills out of cayenne, or you can put them into little gel caps if you need to.
But she's talking about rolling them up, like how they did the old fashioned and popping them in.
Yeah, tablets.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tablet. Okay, sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
I was still thinking the joke.
We don't have the terminology. We used to have the terminology, but now that we're in this whole kind of realm of
Right.
allopathic medicine, we forget that there are these things. So yeah, we can just bring the language back. So tablet.
It's a tablet. Okay. Because when you say tablet, I think of like the allopathic tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll look into it. Drinking pineapple juice. Yes, it does. The bromelain, right? That's in it. It's the bromelain that helps with that.
Correct.
Yeah, you can use pineapple even in the mixture that Shawnee's making. You can throw that right in.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Is that milk products create? Yeah, they can. They can. I've noticed that with me bringing dairy back into my diet. Problem is this mama loves dairy sometimes. Like, it's my love language. Cheese is like my when I want to comfort myself, it's like fat from dairy or, of course, something sweet. So I've got to rewire myself to not, I don't know how to do it. I did it for like over a month where I did the Candida cleanse diet. I felt great. I just felt also very denied of things that I wanted when you're having a hard day. But I was feeling better. I've got to get to that place where feeling good is better to me than that thing that I want so bad.
It's figuring out what the difference between your serotonin levels and your dopamine levels are. And with the dairy side of things, what you could do, we don't have to give up dairy, but we can make some switches with our dairy. So if you do a raw cheese or like a Parmesan or something like that, and have a nice little hunk and whatnot, you're still getting your cheese, but now you're getting beneficial bacteria that's going to help your serotonin and your dopamine.
Okay, I could switch to the raw. The Parmesan for me with migraines is a little bit of a trigger, so I have to be careful with Parmesan. But I love it too because it's cheese. Dairy, dairy. Oh my goodness, Barry! I love your background. I'm so glad you're using it. It's like my favorite wall in your house. It's so pretty. Looks great.
Thank you.
So, okay, we went over cinnamon and cayenne. Of course, ginger is another anti-inflammatory. Does it have also other benefits for us during cold and flu season?
Yeah, so it's another diffuser. So one of the great things that you can do, grab a lemon and grab some ginger, chop it up, put it in a simmer pot, let it sit on your stove. You're coming in from shoveling snow. If you are in any cold weather or something like that, and this gets that blood back into your fingertips and down into your toes. Or if you just want to feel good, ginger is a great energizer without that caffeine hit, and it doesn't give you the ephedrine lift that you would get out of other things like a Monster energy drink or something like that.
Oh, energy drinks. Not like anybody here likes them.
You better not. None of you, I don't want to hear any energy drinks because that taurine is going to rip your tummies. No.
I love taurine though.
Yeah.
Taurine, I love it.
It actually makes me sick.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
It gives me energy. I don't know what I'm lacking. That taurine definitely gives me energy.
Real food, probably.
Yeah, definitely real food. Yeah, I'm sure.
It's my problem.
Yeah. Well, for you too. Like Barry has something where he's always, is it L? What's the one that you are always low on that you need?
Yeah, my liver doesn't make levocarnitine, so I have to supplement it.
Right.
Because it binds the food to the fat.
Yeah. So he can't
mitochondria.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is the liver is the only organ in our body that can actually regenerate itself completely. So we should never actually think that our liver is going to stay in its same format. A fatty liver can be fixed. A liver that is too fast or liver that is too slow can get fully fixed, and a lot shorter duration than something like a pancreas or a kidney that you're working on. So there is hope.
Something squeaking when I talk. It might be my voice, Miss Sharon.
There's a little sound reverb. Is Marissa on a phone?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
it's
sound. It's a reverb.
I can
okay.
throw my headphones on if people
Well,
need
here's
that.
the weird thing. StreamYard has been really playing up because
Yeah.
I was on Michelle's live just a little while ago, and I was hearing echo, and she
Mhm.
didn't
Looks
hear
good,
it, but
Shawnee.
the viewers were.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. She showed her stuff, and then she couldn't hear it, but the viewers could.
Yeah, Michelle couldn't hear the echo, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could hear it, and the viewers could hear it.
weird.
And everything I tried would not fix it, other than just like,
Oh. What?
oh,
She has kids, so that might have happened. Something, one of the kiddos might have popped in the room. Oh, this is interesting. My son is allergic to taurine and benzoate.
Those
That's
are
a
good
weird
things.
one. How did you find that out? Wow. Benzoate. I've heard of it. It's not, I think I'm thinking of a clay, not,
Bentonite. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm thinking of bentonite clay. That's what it
well,
is.
the taurine in most of those energy drinks
They
is
do.
not real; it's synthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to change my name. I didn't know how to do that without coming back.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
Name
if you
is
guys
wrong.
haven't checked out Shawnee Gross and subscribed to her, please do. She is a little bit new to putting out content, and she's got great content. She's coming in swinging, so please do check her out. It's
And now I
really
had to
good.
duck a couple times.
Well, she hit
For
me when I
future
went over there
reference.
and saw all the honey. I was like, no way, she did it. I haven't even made my garlic honey, and it's been
Yeah.
like 40 years. It's the same thing with Maureen. She just does, they do the things. I just kind of think about them. I get the things, and then I forget until it's like
Shawnee?
cold and flu season again. What, Barry?
Shawnee.
Huh?
So next time, just click on the very tiny preview of yourself in the basement there. There's that little
Oh.
white square to the right. It's got 3
Yeah.
dots in it.
Yeah.
You can click on that, and then it says where you can edit your avatar name or something.
That's
like
where I
that.
needed to go. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
That way
you.
you don't have to leave. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. The doctors tested it. Thank you, Barry.
I'm squeezing the cheesecloth to get the liquid out, guys.
Nice. Well done.
Oh, have you? Huh. Well, my decline might be because I have that filter on, so I don't look so tired and haggard tonight. Golf goes crazy. I have the beautify
and
filter
I'm a
on.
guy. I don't care if I look tired and haggard.
I just so okay, we've covered the ginger, and I really
Mhm.
appreciate you taking your time with us, Marissa.
I'm putting the pulp in a
And
jar.
I'm thinking I really need to take the classes you took, just for myself, like just to get healthy for
Everyone on
myself,
the
and then I
planet
can
needs
pass
some
it on.
glasses.
What are you doing down there, Miss?
Later.
Putting
Me?
in now? What was
The
that?
pulp. The pulp is going in
the
a jar
pulp.
to
Nice.
save.
Oh, good girl.
And then we're gonna put the liquid in a device to freeze it. And of course,
Mhm.
I am a mom of 3, and I can't find any of the silicone vessels.
Oh yeah.
So what we're gonna do is this next best thing here
Yes, that's
So
what
your
I was
options-
thinking.
for transferring a liquid.
There you go.
You could be precise and finicky and do this for an hour.
Or more.
You could, if
Yeah.
you're not brave, have a funnel and do this.
You are so brave. You've
to
got this.
funnel it in.
We're
Or you
not
can
afraid.
Ooh, look at that.
freehanding. So what we're gonna do is get our ice cube tray filled, and the
Right.
amount of time minimum to freeze is, I believe, 3 hours
Okay.
before removing from the vessel and bagging. And
Awesome.
you should consume within, well, they're saying 3 months, but why? Why?
I'm
Why would
totally
it be
making this.
limited?
I've got to get ginger, and I have some turmeric, but I've got to go out and get new ginger.
Well, I'm gonna need another vessel. This is full.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Okay, so
That's made. This is it. What size is this cup measuring? 3 cups?
yeah,
4 cups?
4-cup measure. It
This
looks like.
fits 4 cups.
Yeah.
Missed a spot.
Dude, there's like a computer in front of me, so
No, please don't hit that spot. Your computer, for goodness.
Well
Ow.
done. It looks-
Oh,
it's a
on
great
yours.
color.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay, so let's see, ginger. Oh, the turmeric that we didn't put in.
Mhm.
What is, I guess, the difference between the two, too? Because we always hear of them kind of together.
Yeah,
Um,
ginger and turmeric can be used in the same kind of realm. Turmeric is not a diffuser, however, so it does not have the heat that ginger has, but it is one of the best anti-inflammatories. So gout, arthritis, anything like that,
Right.
you definitely want to have turmeric and black pepper mixed together for those.
Yep.
The black pepper is the activator
Yes.
when it comes to your turmeric. And then to touch on the citrus, the reason why we want the peels on there is that is where we find our CoQ10
Yeah.
on the outside, and that can also lead to, oh my gosh, what is the what's that buzzword that was going around during the weird time? Starts with
Oh.
another C.
Oh, the cytokine storm?
Mm-mm. No. It was a good thing. We wanted it, but
Oh.
it was one of those underground good things.
Oh, shoot.
Um,
The CoQ10 can do it, or the peel itself can do
the
it?
peel
Oh, it's
itself.
got
Yeah,
the quercetin.
yeah, quercetin.
Quercetin.
Yes, the quercetin is also in the peel, which is really good. I'm still learning about pith. So
Yeah. the pith.
the pith does have some actions to it, but I haven't really delved into it.
Right.
And then finally, your garlic and your honey are also going to be highly antiviral in this mix.
Mhm.
Again, if the garlic needs to help with your blood, it's going to help with your blood, but it is so targeted. The beautiful thing about the body and natural medicine
Yeah.
is that what your body needs, the medicine will do, because your body understands how to actually move it to where it needs to. We can't get that with allopathic medicine.
Right.
Allopathic medicine is targeted, and
Right.
it only has one thing that it can do.
That's a great point. And also, too, like, it's nutrition, where we can't expect it to work like allopathic medicine, where
Correct.
it's a straight shot to that one thing.
Correct.
It takes a little bit longer because our body's assimilating it to all those things that
Exactly.
need repair or need a boost or
And because of,
clearing.
unfortunately, we live in a world where we're bombarded with a lot of different things, whether it be external stress or internal
Yay.
stress. Then
Right.
our livers actually can metabolize things different. So right now in my course, I am learning about drug interactions, nutrient interactions, and the actual herb interactions. And so we ingest, our intestines is where all of those things are picked up and
Right.
absorbed. Then we digest through the liver, and then everything is eliminated. That digesting is actually going to help with regulating how fast and how slow we use those things. We've noticed between my mother and myself, if we were to take the same thing, a lot of times it works a lot faster on me than it does on her.
Right.
I notice a change with
That's our
ashwagandha
age, too.
where she doesn't.
Yeah. the
Exactly.
liver's
Because I'm
closing.
old.
Yep.
You're not
I know.
old.
Well, that's the same thing with us metabolizing alcohol. As you
Correct.
get older, because our liver is slower, alcohol has a stronger effect on us. And I didn't know that until I was just like out at dinner and I had 2 whiskey sours and it put me in a nap before the movie.
Yeah.
I thought she was waving to me. You're waving to Maureen. It was like one of those moments when somebody's waving at somebody behind you
No,
and
I
you
was-
wave.
I was waving back. I was waving back at Anne. Yeah, I wasn't gone. I was just down in the basement,
lie.
so
Hate that.
I was listening to everything,
Yeah.
just so that we could see Shawnee better, and that's
That
why
was
I was-
Next time, put me in the basement.
That was awesome.
No, you
No,
have a
don't
beautiful.
you do that. No, don't you do that. Don't swat at me.
You got a beautiful background and a cute kitty.
Yep. I love that.
And
background.
I'm just like
You're
It's
beautiful.
a snotty mess.
Stop.
A snotty
Stop.
mess.
I'm not
No.
going to believe anything. No. Talk to the hand.
I guess I should have just like done the no makeup thing tonight instead. I didn't know my friend was going to feel that way. I would have sat with you in it. I would have like, it's shoddy night. We're having shoddy night. Deal with it. So, Marissa, you were saying as far as the liver and us doing allopathic versus naturopathic, is our liver picking it up easier when we're using a naturopathic method?
It definitely is, but some things will go slower. We noticed with ashwagandha, I can feel it in 3 days. Mom might not feel it for an entire month. So what we might need to do, because her liver might be too slow, is her dosage might actually need to be double the dosage that works for me.
Wow.
So you might have to increase the dosage if you have a slow liver, or you might need to really get disciplined and know that you're going to take it for 90 days, 180 days before you see anything. But we have been so conditioned that we need to see immediate effect. Now, there are some naturopathic medicine that does take immediate effect. A lot of Chinese medicine does and whatnot. But for these slow things like a cold or whatnot, it's best just keep hitting it. Go every 2 hours, add something. Take a little sip of your elderberry juice, Mom.
I'm
Thank
out.
you.
I'm out.
Drink it all.
I'll
It's
come
just
downstairs
like a
and
nice,
pick it.
like a nice beverage.
It is, but it's not meant to be beverage.
I know. We were discussing that earlier.
It is juice. I need the
Well,
juice.
you can make elderberry tea, though.
Oh, totally.
Like, what is the difference between us making elderberry tea and elderberry, like our syrups?
My mother will not drink tea. That's the problem.
Okay, so just lie to her and tell her it's watered down elderberry syrup.
It's juice, Mom. It's cold.
It's just the same thing. I just watered it
Yeah,
down.
but but I think also it's, well, I guess maybe in the tea is there going to be a stronger amount of everything?
No, because I heated it up to create the syrup. So
Right.
Yeah.
regardless, the
Took
concentrate
longer.
is going to be the same.
Yeah.
If I did something like a tincture where I'm pulling it out with alcohol, we may have different constituents that are pulled, and you put those two together.
Right.
But otherwise, no, a tea and the syrup are going to be the same. The difference, though, is that we have this raw, unpasteurized honey that has been added after everything is cooled.
Right.
Whereas when you're having a tea, and if we're adding our honey, there might be some slight pasteurization.
Right.
So it's a better delivery system for me with the syrup with her.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. But I'd want to drink the syrup too, so I
Juice.
maybe
It's juice. It's juicy
Yeah,
juice.
It's juicy juice. That's how I want to treat it too.
Yeah. How you doing, Shawnee? Oh,
She might be blending or putting some of that away. I hope none of it spilled for her.
Yeah.
Because I know I am queen of spill. For sure. I was
I am.
just reading a messenger today this morning and kind of laughing at my two people that were chit-chatting to each other, and I spilled my coffee everywhere because I allowed it to just go too full because I had shoved it in for a little bit more and hit the wrong button because I was paying attention to their interesting going back and forth. It happened to be, Marine and Homestead Aquarius. It's like an old married couple.
Yeah, if he's watching right now, there's my fist, buddy.
Oh my gosh. And our friend too has the crud. He's had it. He had to take antibiotics because his ears got so bad. The inflammation and I don't know what you would call it. Bacterial growth got really bad in between his ears. Probably because he should have taken care of it prior to, but also I think he has allergies and he's been taking Claritin for a while, and I found with Claritin that my body got used to it and wouldn't use it properly anymore.
Yeah.
And I had to switch to Allegra. Now I can go back and do Claritin if I need to.
We're back in action. What are you doing now?
We're gonna run an experiment.
yes.
I have
talking.
1 cup of liquid left, and I
Okay.
have gelatin. So I'm going to bloom the gelatin with this liquid because it does
Yeah.
have lemon in it, which is an okay juice to make a gummy out of. You don't want to use pineapple juice because of the bromelain makes it jelly.
You'll break it down.
Gelatin doesn't work.
Okay.
So because I have 1 cup of liquid, I need 1 tablespoon of gelatin.
You've got
What I have
some
to
cool
do-
stuff. I've never seen New Naturals, that brand. Is that like a Whole Foods thing? Or you got it-
Bovine gelatin. I ordered it on Amazon.
Yay!
You want to talk about what gelatin
Yeah,
is?
talk about the bovine.
I love bovine gelatin.
Yeah, that's how I say it too. But
Ooh, it looks so good.
and why? Also, can you hit on? I don't know if I have a glutamate sensitivity, and that includes sometimes bovine gelatin can give me a headache because I have MTHFR
Oh,
gene variant, and I have the one that gives you chronic headaches, which is so weird because never recognized it. It skipped a generation. My grandparent must have had it because my mom and my dad didn't get severe headaches like I do.
well, the MTFHR actually came out closer to your generation and beyond because of the fact that we were incorrectly told that we were supposed to have folic acid instead of folate acid. And so that's what's caused what they call the mother effer gene.
Yeah.
And I have it too. My mother has it. And how much caffeine do you have every day?
Oh, 2 cups of coffee. But
And
I
then-
take the methylfolate. I take the broken down one, and I don't think my B complex is broken down for me too. It's one for people who have had bariatric surgery. But what does the caffeine do for people who have the MTHFR?
Well, it's exacerbating the things that are going on in your stomach, and so it's not allowing the uptake of everything else. So the caffeine in your energy drinks really have to stop.
Oh, I don't do the
So-
energy drinks that often, and neither does Barry. Just once in a while, it's like
Doesn't
our
matter.
advice. But yeah,
Doesn't matter.
it does.
No, that's so we can switch our dairy because we know we got good dairy. You energy drinks, get off of them.
That
Completely.
was me when I was working at a bank, and I burned the back of my throat out. So I can only imagine what your stomach and your mucosal stuff is looking like. With
That's it. I can't take just a piece. I'm out of here.
Barry's getting hit on every side.
Okay, so back to the gelatin because we want to talk about bovine gelatin. So first of all, bovine is a
Right.
natural source of gelatin. It's not something that's been manufactured, which is really great. This is of course found in different offals. We're going to call them that because some people are sensitive about the actual area of the animal that these come from.
Yeah.
So offals,
Easy.
and because it's collagen, on top of just being a great carrier and gelatinizing things for us, this is going to help with your joints. It's going to help with skin. So it actually brings plumpness back into skin that's aging, which is
okay.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's going to help with the hair, the nails, but then also on top of taking a great amount of vitamin C, lowering your inflammation. If you have arthritis or tightness in your joints and it's hard to get up out of bed and things like that, collagen is a fantastic lubricant for those areas. So you add your cinnamon, your ginger, your turmeric, get yourself moving at least 15 minutes every single day, get really good sleep, drop the caffeine out, add that collagen. You're
Right.
actually going to be looking at feeling good, which then allows your dopamine receptors to reset. So that way you can actually keep that joy and keep that
Yeah.
and those hits longer. So
Ooh, I like that.
yeah.
So I was going to say too, then that makes sense because ashwagandha upsets my stomach too. I can't take it.
Mhm.
If it's in anything, any kind of.
Joints are too tight.
Yeah.
That's how you're rolling them.
Oh, Barry, listen to you. There's a time for jokes. He says, and he cracks that one.
There are days that I do wish that I smoked. I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
I only do
I used to.
edibles, and that's very rarely. Or I have a salve that has the THC in it. That
Mhm.
you like need the tip of your pinky for like I'll put so I can sleep. I'll put it on the back of my neck and
Messes her up the rest of the day.
no, only that could yeah if you take it at the wrong time. There was bovine gelatin. Yeah, there's bovine. There's supposedly fish, chicken.
Mhm.
You know, you do the chicken feet by
Mhm.
you. That
Mhm.
forms your gelatin, your collagen, and then there's pork. But a lot of
Mhm.
commercial gelatin is pork.
Pork.
Yeah, because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, good by you. Well, this is just amazing that Marissa could join us. She's got the education for it, for sure. And
I'm a nerd.
Hey, we love nerds. Nerds are awesome. I wish I would have realized that though when I was in school and like given the nerdy guys more of a chance. A lot of them did so well after school. Duh.
Matthew Ninja Pork, I've not seen you in years. If you ever come across this, doesn't matter. Look me up. Best nerd I ever knew.
What do you think of bone broth? It's pure. Yeah, it's great collagen. It's a great delivery system of collagen, right, Marissa? Like,
Yeah.
for your gut.
Fabulous. Vicky, it's one of my favorite things. So bone broth and anything that's fermented are two of my absolute top things. If people can't change their diets, they can at least add these things in to
Right.
help kind of coat your lining. That's the main thing that the bone broth will do is it'll work on the mucosal lining of your stomach. It works on your intestines, helps you digest food properly, adds that collagen in throughout your body. And then it's also just a good ritualistic drink. We've been taught in North America, have your coffee and then continue on with your day. And this is how you wake up in the morning.
Right.
If you want something hot, go for your bone broth, add a little
Mm.
salt. And there are people that actually make a bone broth hot chocolate and they
Right.
can hide that bone-licious taste inside of the hot chocolate with a nice cacao powder.
Oh.
And that's
Yeah, I
another
could
way of
switch
doing
to
that.
cacao. I was looking at that people are starting to brew cacao just like you brew coffee. I was
Mm.
thinking maybe I could switch over.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I do like my organic half and half that I added back in that I had not been doing. And I don't know how you brew it like coffee and it doesn't have that bitterness.
Yeah, you
Who
can.
timed her out?
I don't know.
That must have been an accident. Oh no. Tell her I'm so sorry. Let me see. I don't know how to get
Oh, Mom
Serena
is
timed
going
out.
right now to make the dough.
Oh, you're gonna okay.
Yeah.
All right. She's helping with the dough making.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Okay.
So
Oh, I thought you were gonna go. Your mama's doing it right now. Okay. Hot chocolate. Yeah, with the bone broth in it. So the bone broth, the saltiness of it would help with the bitterness if I did that together.
yeah, you can, or you can also add some honey to it if you're inclined, or coconut sugar. You want to lower the sugar content over time, but really, it's anything that's natural is going to be a little bit better, any which way you slice it. So, yeah.
I don't know how she got timed out, Cece, if you're talking to her.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Let me hold on. Yeah, I don't want that. No, how do I?
Who
I
got-
just see one
got
thing that was
timed out?
deleted. I don't see timeout. Serena was accidentally timed out, I think.
Oh,
I've done that before in lives where I've been watching and I nod off and I just get somebody.
Oh.
I just see one comment that okay, I don't know what's
Hmm.
going on. Nope, there's a couple. It's not letting me fix it on my end.
kitty.
Does anybody know how to do that?
I think you have to go into to YouTube Studio to do that.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah, I know.
Get in. Let your buddy know that his finger slipped. He's watching
Oh,
Kentucky.
I don't even know if he's.
No, it's him. It's his name's on it. He might have
That's
fallen.
Dr.
He might have just drifted off and hit it because he doesn't usually use his wrench. That's not like Kentucky.
Yeah.
He might be able to fix it before I can. I can't find it. Organization. I don't know where it is. I feel terrible, Cece. I can't.
Hey, Andrew.
I don't know what this thing is doing.
So Serena got.
Yeah, Serena did. I think it was a mistake. Let's see. I don't know how to get it off. Like turn it off. Where is it? Is it in customization?
Um,
I know.
Where
you
the-
probably need to go right into. Oops.
I'm
cancel
in
that.
studio, but I'm trying to find out where.
So did you go into settings?
Yeah, I thought I did. It didn't open. There we go. It is open now. That's
And
where
then-
it should be.
So yeah, and go into community,
Thank you.
maybe.
Yep. That's
Yeah, and then there'll be hidden users or whatever in there, maybe.
maybe. Yeah, let me look.
I don't know. I've never done that before.
Yeah, it's in. I do have hidden users. I don't see her as hidden. Hold on.
But if she's timed out, it could be that it's a
We
one
have to
that's
wait. Yeah,
it's
wait for it.
a smacking one, where it's like someone gets their hand smacked.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Go ahead and continue on without me.
Ooh, and she's got the pipette now.
Wait, I want to see too. I am.
Oh,
not-
they're so tiny.
These are like circle round ones,
Hold on,
lifesavers.
I want to see.
Oh my gosh.
Those are going to be so cute.
Oh, thank you, Gulf Coast Granny. Thank
Aw,
you.
yay! $4 super sticker.
Yay, that helps so much.
Woo!
Thank you, because that you know how it is, Gulf Coast Granny. Like it'll be sitting in there forever. What? Oh, it's like you're. Oh, they're so cute, little gummy donuts.
Yeah, I've got hearts and dinosaurs and bears.
That's
And
a
I
great
made
idea.
gummies for a month, and my kids they don't like them.
What?
I tried all kinds of different like ratios for
Aw,
juice
yeah.
versus
Thank you.
gelatin for thickness and flavor, and I couldn't find one that they were like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that, Mom.
I
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate you so much, Gulf Coast Granny.
So it's
Yeah,
for-
I get some cacao with that for sure.
Look at the patience and the deft hand.
I know.
You always make sure to put
The
it on a
focus.
tray. So when you want to
Andrew.
move it into the fridge, it's on a
Yeah,
tray, and
totally.
you're not like whoa, with because this is rubber.
Silicone.
Yeah.
I'm in my box here, and it's like I've had so many trolls over the years. It's huge.
Your
So I'm
block.
trying to find Serena if she's in this box, but I don't know if she is because this is people that have been just like banned for my channel.
Why? What's happening?
Serena got timed out by accident,
Oh.
or she might have gotten a slap on the hand. I don't know if she was. I missed it.
CC's Texas Garden. We first started with making a flu bomb, which was blending ingredients to make a liquid, straining it through a cheesecloth and a sieve, and having the liquid to go into an ice cube tray to then freeze. And I still had a cup of liquid left and thought, well, let's try and make gummies. So I added gelatin and some more honey and bloomed it, which is just letting it sit together to thicken. And then you heat it up to make it runny again to then distribute to a container to make a mold, a form. And then it's going to go in the fridge. Our ice cubes are currently in the freezer.
Yeah, and I was handling it, and that's what I'm saying. I think he fell asleep and popped it. Like I've done that before on my phone, where I've had my phone in my hand, and because he's a mod, he never uses his much. So I know.
Oh, I just read the comment.
Yeah.
So
And I can't
yeah.
find it, or I would take the timeout off. I can't find out how to do that. So yeah, that's the title. CC is we're doing cold and flu bombs to prepare for the cold and flu season. And all of a sudden, Shawnee volunteered to be our show and tell.
I
Square.
didn't have turmeric. There's no turmeric in this. And then
That's okay.
CC, we made fermented honey on my channel if you want to
Yes,
check.
yes. Please check out Shawnee's channel with all the fermented honeys.
And then Diva in the Dirt is fermenting
Yep.
everything.
Every-
So check
yeah,
that
they're
out.
fermenting everything over there.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see
Fermented
more of.
pickles, fermented salsa. You should check
I have a
them
whole
out.
list of things I want her to ferment.
I know, right?
If you could just send that list to me, because
Yeah, she's the fermenting.
I love
Try
the
this.
fermenting.
I don't want to make more gummies though. This is
No.
like I still
You
have
could.
this.
Oh,
Hey, Mike.
do you have a glass container, like a casserole dish or something? You could put it in the bottom there and then just
Flat,
cut it up
yeah.
after
Oh,
it
right.
comes out.
Okay,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Before I spill on myself.
Then there's less pipette work.
And then next we're gonna work with the pulp.
Woo! All right, I am gonna go because
Okay.
I'm gonna be the one to shape the loaves. So lovely
Yeah.
to see everybody.
Lovely.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for coming,
How?
Marissa. Appreciate you.
See y'all later. Bye.
All right. See you later. Bye. Yeah, I have no idea how to cancel that at all. I've looked. I don't know what happened there, so I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Okay. Even Aid said I can't. That's weird because if it's my chat, I should be able to do that. Okay, but his name's attached to it. No, we don't have, they can't because they would have to have a wrench. So, something's weird. But maybe. But yeah, he's even saying it wasn't him. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube tonight. If we're getting, bots or trolls or whatever. Oh, I'm so sorry, Serena. Especially as a mom of a son who has autism. I don't want to make you feel disconnected from us. So tonight, the whole idea was just, we've got everybody hitting the colds and flu season from various places. Like we were saying, Shawnee Groves has a great video on her channel about the fermented honeys. They're doing a lot of fermentation, which now I find out my coffee is probably tearing up my stomach, which is causing me issues with my MTHFR gene variant. And because it's tearing up my stomach, I'm going to be having a harder time assimilating this good stuff. So now I've got to get off coffee.
This is our
Now
pulp.
what are we doing?
This is our
Ooh.
pulp, and this is apple cider vinegar.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to try and cover it and let it sit in a dark, cool cabinet for a month. And then I will have something else to work with.
Okay.
I think we'll make salad dressing.
Yeah. For sure. Or even just taking a tablespoon of it. I would take it in a shot glass with a little water because the ACV can sometimes burn your...
I have a side story, by the way.
I know. Everybody's making some fire ciders, tinctures. We're getting ready.
So I have oregano oil tincture,
Yeah.
and it says on there to dilute it with water, to put it in a shot glass, put
Yes.
a dropper full, put water in it. Have you ever done that? Everything's numb instantly. Throat, tongue, lips, teeth, numb. But
Hot
I
oil.
felt great, so
Yeah. Oregano and thyme are hot oils and they will burn the crap out
I
of
was
you.
like,
You wouldn't think
I
that
should
they
add extra
would.
more water next time. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They will burn the
I'm gonna
crap
clean
out
up
of
my
you.
station.
Yeah, and herbal teas. Everybody's getting ready, Cece. Yeah. It's funny because Maureen sent me something right before this live and it was, hey, you want to see that, like, there's a class or something going on for, an herbal class and you want to go? And I'm like, oh, yeah. I didn't even get a chance to respond. But at the same time, I guess she was sending it to me. I'm preparing to do this live about the cold and flu bombs. Now, these are things like you prepare and you freeze them so then you can just heat it up when you need it. And you can make these, it is basically teas, but then like you saw Shawnee, she used all the leftovers too. So once she filled her ice trays, or you can fill like silicone muffin tins, which she couldn't find hers because she does have 3 children.
Waste not, want not.
That's right. But she's using them.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened, y'all, and he just, he let me know it wasn't him because he was on TV in the living
Yeah.
room.
But a troll couldn't get a wrench from me. They have to be somebody who's wrench. That's the only thing. When you said that, I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on. It's just weird.
Oh my God, what you wrecked now? I'll be back.
Yeah, oregano oil and thyme oil Bayou sugar. Another one that's really hot too, but this one seems like we would know that it's hot is clove, and it's numbing. Clove is known for numbing. They use it on teeth and gums all the time, and it's antiseptic. These videos all. Yeah, I can't comment on Maureen's shorts. It won't even open the comment box for me. And I tried to do that too, Mike's, and it wouldn't work. I reset my whole phone too. I turned it off and turned it back on. Like I did the whole thing that they tell you to do when you're calling someplace and you're having trouble with like your computer. Well, I should turn it back on and off. Yep, did that too. Close everything out. Okay, so it's not just me. You're having, okay. Oh yeah, A doesn't like that when people put his link up in chats. He's not out for it. Sharon didn't know, and I didn't see her putting it up. Sorry, Abe. She's just always the one who puts up links, and I do appreciate her for that. Yeah, all that stuff can burn you, so be very careful. Water it down. Absolutely.
I didn't make my oregano oil. I bought it.
Oh, look at this. This one, he's having problems with comments on shorts too. I wonder what, it must be getting attacked then.
I looked to see if there was any emails about updates
Yeah.
from
They might be doing some updates.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and there wasn't. It was just StreamYard.
Okay. I might have it. You know me. I'm terrible with
Could be
email.
the land of the red dragon too.
Yeah. Could be anything. Like a few people have the same.
Why they wouldn't want to mess with YouTube?
Well,
No
And we
idea.
also have CMEs that are hitting too. Like,
Probably why my cats won't leave me the frig alone.
huh? What was that?
Probably why the cats won't leave me the frig alone today.
Oh no, that's the full moon. It's full moon tonight.
Yeah, which I still can't see, by the way, because it's cloudy and overcast.
Well, I was
Oh, I see
having
the
trouble
light
actually
comes
seeing today.
Oh, with your eyeballs?
Yeah. I just like, okay, I
What-
gotta drink
what
a lot
berry?
more water, I guess, for full moon.
All I saw was like the light from it lighting
Thank
up the
you.
clouds. It's been cloudy since 8 o'clock this morning,
All week, and I want to take a video with the moon
right?
situation.
Yeah, I've had that happen. And you know, the craziest thing was that they held some, and I never told them to. They held some from a review for like a year. I got one that was like a year old. I was, what the? Okay, too late to report, like say anything to them now.
Beaver moon is the full moon.
Yeah, it's the beaver, which is hilarious. Email from YouTube telling me about the problems they're having with the shorts and comments. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I've got it too. And yeah, I know which comments you're talking about, Anne. In studio, they've held mine before too. And so, like those viewers, I might have totally just made them feel like they were ignored, and that wasn't me. It was YouTube. YouTube did it. Well, tonight my tea was I can't remember because I was it's this.
Oh, well, what was
look
it?
at
Oh, I
you,
want
Bundle
to
of
try the
kitties.
detox. What's
It's-
in
yeah,
the
it's
detox?
very-
Can you read me the?
Yeah, this is great. And then they make another one too for breathing. This one is a blend of.
I don't remember this.
They're all organic. That's what I love about Yogi. Everything's organic. It's roasted dandelion root, then regular dandelion root. I guess they don't roast. Cinnamon bark, cacao shell, cardamom seed, ginger root. See, my eyes are doing the weird thing. Clove bud, and then black pepper.
Okay,
And-
that's fantastic. I was almost
Yeah.
going to order that one.
I've got organic Lipton in here because my other one is too strong. That's from England. That
I'm doing these two tonight. It's sweet lemon immune, which is like tulsi, lemongrass, rose hips, lemon peel, licorice root,
Osceola, Osceola cherry. That's what I grow. It's Barbados cherry.
and then this one is elderberry lemon balm with ashwagandha for
Ooh.
adaptogenic support. So let's see:
Yeah.
ashwagandha root, lemon balm, black elderberry, lemongrass, licorice root, ginger root, hibiscus, cinnamon bark, lemon oil, lemon peel, black pepper. I did both tonight.
Thank you, Aid. Okay, let's see. Known issue. Hi all. We've received your reports about seeing no comments while watching videos on mobile, and our teams are looking into this right now. We'll keep you updated as soon as we get more information. Thanks for your patience. So they're aware,
Okay.
I guess, that it's going on. Thank goodness.
Aware of
Yeah, I love their teas
What?
too. What was that, Barry?
aware of what? I'm sorry.
They're aware of us not being able to comment on shorts and videos. Some people, I can't comment on divas, but that's been like an ongoing off and on problem. And of all people, it's my co-host for my lives. Like what the
I get it.
herbal? Yeah, he's English, so he's a real tea drinker, and yes, everything else is herbal muck.
And
Oh, where is that button? Do you remember, Barry, where it about holding? I think it's in studio.
they're holding something
comments.
for review.
Yeah, holding for review. The other tea that I was going to bring up for, of course, this time of year is Breathe Deep. And I think most of us are going to know what's in this one. But first one is organic eucalyptus leaf, then thyme. Then we have the blend of herbs, licorice root, tulsi leaf, ginger root, cinnamon bark, campaign, peppermint leaf, cardamom, and then of course the one that I expected, which is mullein leaf. I have a really hard time with that word because my former last name, my maiden name, is Mullen, and you don't spell it the way they spell the mullein leaf. It drives me crazy. They actually put the I and the E in it, and for people who have ancestors that have come from Ireland, they spelt it like 3 different ways. They spelt it with an A-N, I-N, and then an E-N, and the E-N is really more for when they came to America. But this stinking thing, they put the I and the E in it. It's like so confusing. I'm like, you can't say that like Mullen. You can't do that. Seems wrong.
I had mullein tea, but it tastes a little not so great. So I
Yeah,
made
you gotta
thyme
mix it.
tea with it, and it was great.
Yeah, you gotta mix it with stuff. I find that too. Oh, the other thing I had in here was from my garden. It was hibiscus, but it's not the cranberry hibiscus. It's roselle, but it's a false roselle, but you can still use it. But the roselle is better because it's a hibiscus that can be used. Although some people are like, it's not as good. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'll grow that next. It's very frustrating. Yep. All their stuff. Oh, thank you, Miss Sharon. I love you. YT Studio, community, and comments. That's how we figure it out. Okay. Oh, in the studio when you post it. Yes, they do that, right? Okay, it's not just Miko and Cucamonga. They will randomly hide comments. I think we lost Maureen.
I was going to ask you if I missed an announcement about what happened to Diva in the Dirt.
I know. I don't know. They were getting the breads ready, so they might be still doing that. Either that or I'm looking at her napping, but I don't think it's her napping. Yeah, isn't it awesome?
Oh,
I love it. And Roselle, for those of you who don't know, like Lemon Zinger, and I forget which other one. The Zinger ones often will, from Celestial Seasoning, will often have a Roselle in them. It's like a cranberry bite to it. Oh yes, Duncan, I've heard that you do that. I can't really smoke anything because of my asthma. That would just come right back out, I would think. But I know that's the way they used to use it. Our ancestors used to smoke it. Because back then it wasn't like you nebulized things. That was your nebulization right there. There's nothing to stop it in there?
I have no clue.
There's not a setting? That's weird. I have seen it, Ann, though, and Mike's right. But I don't go in that way when I...
Because I've never had anything held for review.
Me neither.
Well, sometimes you don't. If you have words set, I would think it was in that same area because I have that.
Oh, I have
like
words
in
set.
that area in settings. It might be in settings too. Let me see. In
I have
settings,
words.
permissions,
Boy,
maybe?
do I have words.
No. In my community settings, I have at the bottom like words that are not allowed to be blocked words. Let me see. Comments on your channel on. Comment moderation is off. That's under community defaults. So maybe there you can look too. Huh. Okay, this one I never saw before. Hold potentially inappropriate chat no, I've already got my words. I'm good. And I've got my mods. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, the guidelines. I was wondering how people do that. I just found that. That's also in the community under settings.
Yeah, I don't have
When you,
that feature yet for
I
in the chat.
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't come up yet for me.
have to do that. It's being weird tonight too in settings because I tried to go back and like it says Shaw E gross because
Yeah,
my
I saw
spelling
that.
and my eyes are awesome tonight. Um, and I went to go and fix it. It won't let me save it in Studio.
Oh,
So
afterwards maybe.
yeah, so it's definitely having issues. YouTube is YouTubing its issues. But yeah, it seems like Cece said, we're all in that same mindset right now, just trying to either get rid of a cold, prepare for them coming, and really it's more prepare our immune systems, prepare our body. One of the things is too, and this time of year is loaded with sugar. It's just
Yes.
cutting down on the sugar because it cuts down your immune system. It really does. And I love like all the desserts around this time of year. We'll have to figure it out, Anne.
What? Holiday sugar or what?
Well, no, just the holiday dishes like my great grandmother's sweet potatoes. It's basically just butter and dark brown sugar. After you roast them in the oven, then you roast them in the pan slow, like you just kind of baste them in that almost caramel sauce for quite a while.
Oh, mine are coming from a can.
Mm. They still probably have as much
Probably.
sugar because they probably have corn syrup in them now.
I forgot the freaking mushrooms or marshmallows. Mushrooms. What the hell?
No, you have to go in and click the buttons. It says and too like the ones I was just telling you about under community. There's tabs up at the top, and I just found the other tab where you have to check those out too. But yeah, I have words that they hold. But that wasn't, I didn't have that before when they held those messages because I'm still learning YouTube day by day. Like I didn't, just like I said, oh, that's where they do that little pop up when you go into lives, or it's like, you'll behave yourself, won't you? You'll do this and you'll do that, right? If you enjoy my life. Right? I know, Christmas desserts and stuff and anniversary. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I have been craving tiramisu, and I've been wanting to go to this really small bakery that's like a South American bakery, but they also make like Cuban sandwiches like medianoches and yeah, are so good. But I didn't have one of those because I was like going to use my gluten card where I really wanted it, which was the tiramisu. So I went and I got two, not one, because the squares were only like this big. I'm like, that's going to be gone in 4 bites, so I'll get two. Luckily, I was okay after, but I mean, it's a lot of dairy, a lot of sugar. It's also a coffee dessert. So yeah, I hear you, Mike. I struggle with that. And I still want to go back. There's one lady in the mall who she's a speaker of either I think they're Brazilian. I was gonna say a speaker of another language, Esau, from teaching. And she makes the best tiramisu that I've had so far. Yeah, that's what I need to do, I guess. Because I mean, but I do want to get healthy. So struggle's real.
Balance.
Yes, balance. I know we only have
Not
so
restrict.
long. Yeah, have only so long to live this life, and it's like, why make it any harder? Is how I feel sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Definitely balance, like you're saying, for sure. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. Oh, let me see. Top those sweet potatoes, marshmallow. Yes, I've done that too. Love that. I was not allowed to do that when my mom was making dinner because that was not how Mom Myers did it. It was my great grandmother and her grandmother. But I've also been introduced to the sweet potato casserole. Oh my gosh, when that's made fresh, with like maybe pecans in that topping. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, And I know that that's the delivery system to do that because, like we were saying, we didn't have a way to do that back then other than to smoke it. Oh, yeah. Not a fan. Yep. Stay safe, Anne. Are you going? I missed that one. Oh, she had a shake, an earthquake. Oh, my. Yeah. Stay safe for sure. You're getting them every day? Yikes. What are they saying? Is something coming? Like, oh, I can't think of his name. He used to be on all the time. Guys, who is the name of the earthquake guy? Do you remember? His channel was off. It was excellent, but he might have found something that was top secret, and he went off YouTube for quite a while. He was actually taken off.
What are you talking about? I just can't think of his channel name.
If Homestead was here, he would say the name he knows. No.
Oh, the real BP Earthwatch. Okay.
That's not it.
Well, there's
Earthwatch is good. The real BP Earthwatch is good. This guy was before, I'm pretty sure, the BP Earthwatch guy. Can't think of his name now. I know. I can't believe it's the middle of November, but today I did buy my daughter's all her presents.
Brutal Bob.
She makes a list. What was that, Barry?
I said hi, Brutal Bob.
Say it again. I'm sorry. Are you talking to us or are you talking to Kentucky?
I just said hi, Brutal Bob.
Oh, hi, Brutal Bob. Oh, Brutal Bob's in here? It's not going down that low. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Much love, Brutal Bob. I hope you feel better. I'm glad you liked the conversation. I hope maybe some of it will help you feel better. But are they saying that a bigger one is coming? Like, are they saying anything is going on deeper?
I don't know.
I couldn't take that either, Mike. It's funny because people, like my brother teases me about, oh, your hurricane state. I'm like, you're the fire state and on a fault line. So, yeah, okay. Think we're even. I'm like, I at least get a warning. The earth can just, I won't say it. Sorry, Ann. Okay, just a few seconds. Oh, it's normal to get those little quakes. Okay. Yeah, it's really freaky when the earth completely shakes underneath you. There he is. Dutch Sense. Yes. Dutch Sense. I think it's S-E-N. It's a different spelling, but it is Dutch Sense is the name. I loved him too. He was great. But since, it's weird because we do have an area too, I forget where, off Florida, that gets quakes, that has a fault line. Most people don't even notice the little ones, but ever since I was in the huge one. Yeah, I would be too. Yikes. They keep saying the biggest one the world has ever seen is expected. Whoa, that's a lovely thing to live under that.
Ladies, I'm going to step down.
You fading? Okay.
No, I'm just grumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably
These cats have tested my patience all day, and I'm just.
You need to catnip them out, man. Give them a little.
Yeah.
All right, Barry. I love you. Love you, brother.
I love y'all. Have a good night.
All right.
I'll be watching.
Okay. No pressure. Won't keep you much longer. And some other scientists keep warning about. Oh, wow. I know that, they worry about that here too with, what's a big geyser? They keep thinking it's going to go off in, I think, Yellowstone. They think the big seismic activity is going to happen here. Oh, he's streaming on Twitch now. Okay. Yeah, they cut him off from his Wi-Fi for a bit. Like, cut him completely off, like his ISP. because he had seen something on that. He's got that globe that shows everything, and he had seen something. And I don't know if he mentioned it or he just showed it online. And yeah. Yes, the Yellowstone mega volcano. Yep. Right. That they talk about. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? They've got us always living in fear, which is like, if our cortisone is always high, no wonder why we're getting sick. That's another thing. It's like to de-stress. And
That's what I read about today with somebody. They got very sick. It's a different kind of sick, but what they realized was they were constantly in a high alerted state. Their cortisol was always high. They had high stress. They had low sleep. They were always out too late, eating badly. They thought they were eating good, but really not.
right.
It all comes into play.
Right. Yeah, he saw some kind of fiddling with our system. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it does all come into play. And Minnesota, just cold squirrels keep you warm. Come to Minnesota.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Come to Minnesota. I missed that.
Minnesota.
That's hilarious. I don't know. Will they overstep in Minnesota and suddenly remove all your squirrels, though? Now we have to worry about that.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy. Yeah. I did get more peppermint oil. This is ingestible. It's a brand actually on Amazon. I've shown it before, but for those of you who don't know, it's called Viva Doria. It's peppermint essential oil, but it's food grade. And I use it for my breathing and for my little aches and pains, but also my sensory system loves peppermint oil. I don't know why. It helps soothe it. But it can also wake you up. If I use too much of this at night, sometimes it's like, oh, I'm awake now. She just described, I know, me too, right? She said, you just described my whole life. I think it's like, once you become a parent, it's really, hey, there she is. How's your bread, lady?
Oh, the bread looks good. Looks
I
good.
I love them too, except for when they eat your garden. That's the only time I don't like them. Like, Michael tell you, he gets other people's tomatoes. He's treated his so well that they now bring other people's tomatoes to him. I wouldn't want to be his neighbor with those tomatoes. I can't imagine the neighbor seeing their tomato run away with a squirrel and it's going towards your neighbor, Mike. Like an offering. Oh, are you? I don't blame you. Duncan just recently lost a good friend that she met through IT, so I don't blame you. Yeah, Duncan, I should have had you up here. You're more than welcome if you're up to it. But I also understand if you're not. It's okay. South Carolina has had monkeys on the loose. Oh, that's right. Now, emus? Right. You're starting to sound like Florida, Miss Sharon. We've always got stuff in our, like, getting loose. One time up in Orlando, I'm glad it was in Orlando and not down here because I would have been staying in my house. It was a cobra. They found it, thank God. It's like, yeah, that's what Florida needs. We need cobras next. No thanks. Oh, really? I didn't know they could see it with their camera. What? Yeah, I didn't know that. I know it's a LiDAR satellites. What are the LiDAR satellites? I'll have to look those up. Oh, sorry. There you go. You can see your remote controls light too. I know they were showing that like with our cameras doing the pictures. I forget how they showed it. But it was showing like even one time I pointed my iPhone towards this iPhone camera and it picked it up. It picked it up taking pictures of me. There it is. There. It's taking pictures. Look at how many it's snapping off. Because I moved it. That's scary. Let me see. I just picked it up. there it goes again.
But you have yours on face recognition, though, right?
Yeah, but why every time I just move it, like, and it's doing that. So every time I'm carrying it around, it's taking pictures of wherever I'm at.
But see, mine doesn't.
Yeah. See, but
I
I
don't.
can't.
I don't have mine on face recognition.
Yeah, I guess
See,
I
so
should
it's
turn mine off.
it's not looking for it's not looking for my face.
Yeah. Getting extra pictures of everything. That's why I hide my camera. Like if I take it in with me into the bathroom so my son doesn't get it. It's a way to look for spy cams in a hotel.
What else do you know, Mike?
Yeah, so do you turn on your video to do that, Mike? I guess? And it go around the room? That it would do that? That's wild.
So the question I have is
Mm-hmm.
so that those little bombs, you're freezing them, then you're going to keep them in a freezer bag, and then you would just take out one and put it in some hot water.
Yeah, or well, no, I don't think you have to put that much water in it, though. Do you dilute it too much? I don't know how much you dilute it. And
Or do you just heat it up? I closed all my tabs.
hold on, I know I almost did. Hold on, it was pretty good. A bit spicy. Let's see. I did have some, pop-ups. Hold on. Froze about an eighth a cup each in size. I did have some left, so I made a tea right then. It was pretty good and a bit spicy. It doesn't say that they added any extra water. What? That would be awful.
So
I
then
think
it's a shot.
She left out, yeah, she left out something. Hold on. Bottom of the cup, blah, blah, blah. She said there will be some sediment in the tea, like at the bottom, even though you've strained it through a cheesecloth. But she used muffin tins, and of course, it's not talking about her adding any water to this stuff. You know, go ahead. Let me go ahead and see if I can find another how they made it. I would imagine you do. You put it in just like one, and then you.
I'm a fan of diluting things.
Yeah,
so
that's just straight up.
I just don't understand why I can't find the recipe I had.
Mine was on a Facebook post, but they're all over the place.
Like, where's the one
Blue Bomb drink recipe? Let me get it.
Well, when we make fire cider, basically we do everything that you did, Shawnee, but then we let it sit for, 3 to 6 weeks or longer.
Right.
And then Marissa blends it, and then she adds the sugar, but we only just take a shot of it.
Right.
So it is kind of like the same.
Okay.
Yeah, if you try to drink the whole
roughly-
cup of fire cider, you'll have a bad time in the bathroom.
Yeah. It says roughly 2 cups with this one. It's a different variety.
How do you know that, Shawnee?
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry.
How do you know that, Shawnee?
About doing what, fire cider in the bathroom? What? What did I miss? What did wait?
How do you know that,
Carol
Shawnee?
just got all glitchy.
What I did?
My mother-in-law.
Oh,
What? Wait, what gives you the?
I
the
drink a little bit of it, but yeah, she drank like cups of it, and it was not a good time.
no.
She drank cups of that.
The fire cider.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Okay, wait. The spy
I got
cam.
smart and went to my browser history to find what I read before, so I'm gonna go through that.
Okay. Yeah, because it makes sense. You can buy clock and unblock phone or laptop or yes, I've seen that for the laptops. And
Yeah,
I posted. I use my socks. I'm very, very technical in the bathroom. I just usually have socks. If I'm going to take a shower, I put my socks over it because I'm a socks girl. Because we have tile. I don't like my bare feet on tile all the time. Yeah, we're reborn on both ends. Yep. Oh, burn on both ends. Oh, sorry.
Reborn.
Or reborn.
I'm not on drugs tonight. I'm actually going off them. I'm only on like 100 milligrams of the GABA now, down from 300, which is my last pill. It's a 300 milligram pill. I was on 600 in the morning and 600 at night. And first ones I took away were the morning ones because I was a dodo head completely. Pop one into hot water whenever you need a natural soothing boost. cool mine.
So the 2 recipes I followed both said pour hot water over it, so it's a diluted sipping
Oh,
tea.
good. Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be straight.
I'm
Like,
sure you
or
could
as a
add it
tea.
to a smoothie and blend it in a
Yeah.
smoothie too, if you wanted a cold version.
To enjoy. You know what I realized? We didn't really measure it out. I think the one that I just read, it's like an eighth a cup each size. So you got that one. You'll have to eye it, I guess, with ice cubes. Yeah, I can't imagine drinking so much fire cider though. I use an old TV for a monitor. Oh, so then it can't take pictures of you and stuff. But then I can't do streaming on an old TV. But I do need a larger monitor, that's for sure. This 13-incher. It's okay in StreamYard because they at least put a big enough side chat. Oh, fire cider is basically kind of what we made, but you, like what Diva was saying, you let it sit and the apple cider vinegar pulls all the constituents out of what you put in there. I've even seen people lately who put in cranberries in there and cinnamon, like cinnamon sticks and cranberries, and they make smaller versions of it and they gift it to people that
I'm
they
gonna
know
make
who
some.
are.
Take
Yeah,
a video
and it
of
looks pretty. Like it makes it look pretty.
It does, yeah, when you add cranberries.
Hmm.
The fire cider is used differently. Like if it's immune support, that's what this comment is about.
Okay.
You can take it that way. If it's you're already sick, take it that way. I've never gargled it. That sounds nuts. I'll gargle salt
It
water.
might help, like, kill, if you've got any of those stones, it might help kill the bacteria too in your tonsils.
Anne's Place has no clue. Oh. I can go get one. Show you.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's horseradish. It's apple cider vinegar is the liquid that goes over all of it. Horseradish, peppers, onions, garlic, turmeric. What's the other stuff?
Did you say ginger?
Ginger.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't. Ginger.
And then
Black peppercorns for your turmeric.
And then also grapefruit.
Yes, and then your citruses.
Grapefruit and lemon.
Yep.
Grapefruit is usually the one that Marissa really wants to have.
Yeah, that has the quercetin in it, or however you say it. She said it differently.
Quercetin.
Quercetin. Thank you, quercetin. It's also got the other, I believe, grapefruit, possibly lemon, is a way to make it might have the quinine in it. I have to look that up. But yeah, the quercetin that everybody wanted during the stuff is in citrus. In fact, people were boiling down citrus. Oh, it's beautiful. Is that yours?
She's allergic to vinegar? Don't do that. The liquid in this is vinegar.
Yeah, so you might do better than with a kefir ferment, you think? Or a lactobacillus ferment than if she can't do vinegar. Isn't vinegar lactobacillus ferment?
Brain's
Apple
muted.
cider?
Yeah, because I was coughing and then I coughed and then I muted myself or whatever. But
I was thinking that one too, my alcohol.
So another way to make fire cider without the apple cider is that they actually cover it in honey.
Oh, it's not. Wait, she said anything with grapes. It's not made with grapes. This is apple cider vinegar. They make it with apple peels.
Not cider is an apple cider.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah, that's a different type of vinegar. You use apple cider vinegar. It's an apple base. Okay. What were you going to say instead of apple cider
They
vinegar?
submerge it in honey, huh?
You do it with honey.
Oh, honey infusion. Oh, I would like that better, honestly.
Very expensive though.
Yes, it would. But now it's lower. I have a large thing of honey because I was going to grind my own wheat and make some bread. But I haven't done it yet. But I've got the stuff. I just need the grinder. Yes, with the mother, if you can find it with the mother. Yeah, grapefruit vinegar. Well, they took all the different citruses and were boiling it down to make their own quercetin. But holy bitterness. Like seriously.
That's very true.
True.
But I don't want to get bees.
Yeah, I can't get bees where I'm at. That would be bad. Plus, with
I'd be happy with people with a beekeeper keeping the bees
Yes.
on my property. That's fine. I just don't want to deal with them.
I don't want to be in charge of it either.
Mm-mm.
I'll gladly pay extra for a large amount of honey from someone who does want to take care of them.
Right. Right. Or do an exchange. Maybe the beekeeper lives nearby and you bring them some of your squash. Or a thing of honey. Yeah, it can. Oh, you don't have. Oh, I thought you were setting up bees, Anne, by the way you said that. Takes a lot of time, though, to be a beekeeper. I mean, DC is always out there with his bees. Oh, goody. Okay. I'll give it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, it is. It's you can do that as an exchange. Have a beekeeper on your property for exchange for some of the honey.
Mm-hmm. Paste. There you go, Miss Brenda. Yes. Oh, on top of the garage. I don't have that kind of garage. That would be on top of my house. Yeah, could trade some of the fire cider, right? Yeah, got to think of the things that we can barter, especially now. Yeah, my city probably will say no too. My city has a no fowl law, so it's not even just chickens. It's like no quail, no birds, no ducks, no nothing. Oh, you were watching him. I know. I need to get over there and watch him. I've been saying that. Cucamonga. My brain right. That's one of the reasons I'm getting off the gabapentin because my brain's been getting worse. All right, please welcome to the stage, Miss Brenda Duncan, 1900 Homestead. Hey, Ann.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. You okay? Checking our settings.
Oh, hold on here.
Okay,
I forgot to mute
we can
YouTube.
hold on. All right, mine is.
All right. Whoop.
Oh, gotta be kidding. No, that's terrible, Mike. I wonder if that's when ours started, the first time that went around.
Yeah, the last town I lived in, their laws were no farm animals.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one for you here. I almost forgot about it earlier.
Oh.
Till I went to use it, and I was like, well, why don't I just show them this? Okay, I have a little bottle here. You don't have to have a brown bottle. It's just what I happen to have handy.
Yeah.
But what I have in here is
If it's
Himalayan
illegal-
pink salt.
Oh, okay. What do you do with that?
This is wonderful, wonderful stuff if you have sinus issues.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Okay? You just put your Himalayan salt in a jar. And if you're having sinus issues,
Mm-hmm.
you just shake this jar up so you get some of the salt dust moving around in there.
Right.
And then inhale it. It is like inhaling a natural saline salt solution, only it's minus the saline. There's no water.
Wow.
That's awesome. I actually snort sea salt. I'm weird like that if it's bad. But that's a much less burny time.
Mm-hmm.
If your sinuses or your nose is raw, it can burn a little at first.
Yeah, but it'll
But
heal it.
after you do it 2 or 3 times, it will no longer burn like that. And yes, the salt does kill the germs in there.
That's awesome.
So
Welcome in, Spark. You're new. I haven't seen you in here before. Thanks for joining us. So what are some of the things that you do to prepare for, the cold and flu season, as far as what you make that's
Me?
worked for you? Like, or even just what's worked for you over the years?
smelling salts. Yes, actually, Shawnee, you can actually put a drop or two if you want of peppermint oil in here, which will also help soothe your sinuses.
That's what I do, is peppermint oil under my nose. Yep. That's a
Actually-
great idea. Mhm.
It works great, and to be honest with you, there are other places catching on to it. Because I went to the Dollar Tree one day, and guess what they had?
Yes, I've gotten one before. I was going to say I've gotten one.
Himalayan pink salt.
Mhm.
Nasal
I'm good with
inhaler.
rinsing. If I need it, I rinse or I snort the salt. And
My daughter used to use the neti pot.
yeah,
she
that's what I've used before.
She quit doing that because
You have to make sure you can drain. If you can't drain
Well-
your sinuses, or you have a blockage, like a
you
blockage that's
can't-
physical.
and you have to make sure that you that your neti pot is germ free.
Yeah, you have to make
Like
sure.
as in you need
yeah.
to sterilize it
Yeah.
prior to using it.
Right. And that you also have sterilized water that you're using, that you're not just pulling stuff right out of your
Yes.
tap. Because we hope that it's
Yes,
clean,
and
but
spice.
yeah.
Himalayan salt.
Yep, Himalayan salt's what she said. Yep. Yeah, I had really bad sinus issues and the neti pot was great. The only problem was then I realized it was a physical issue and I had to get surgery because it wasn't draining anymore. It just something closed up. Yep, I have the Navage system too. That is the weirdest thing. I don't like how it only can go in one side and get sucked out the other. But yeah, you have to sanitize it. Like, I wish you could somehow flip it. They would make it so you could flip it and do it the other way. Just feels weird that it can only go one way.
Also, if you suffer from allergies, especially late summer, early fall allergies, there's a plant that grows out there. It's called goldenrod. Put that in your honey.
Goldenrod honey. Okay.
Yes.
Is that the one
Another
that grows
to
up?
infuse in
Go
your
ahead.
honey.
sorry.
Oh,
Is that-
I was just saying it's another one to infuse in your honey.
What is that the one that grows up alongside with the ragweed? There's one that grows with the
Yes.
ragweed at the same time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's at the same time.
It's the
It's
goldenrod.
because, and a lot of people think
Okay.
that they're allergic to the goldenrod when it's not. It's the ragweed. Goldenrod was actually God's way of saying, okay, I'm sorry. Here's an antidote for the ragweed.
I don't think so, Anne, but I could be wrong. She's asking if that. I think
No,
goldenrod.
it's not a gooseberry.
No, it's an herb, right? Goldenrod's an herb.
Yes, it's an herb.
Yeah.
Um,
Gooseberry's a
it has
bush,
it has
believe.
little bitty flowers on the top, but it looks almost like a teardrop, or almost a teardrop, or flame shaped set of blooms on it.
Hold on. I'm getting a picture of it,
Alrighty.
and then I'll put it up. Doo-doo-doo.
Gooseberry is a bramble, much like blackberries.
Oh, is it? Okay. I couldn't remember
Yes.
if it was an ornamental.
Only it's like 100 times more thorny than blackberries.
Oh, horrible.
Gooseberries will eat you alive.
Something I will not be growing. I don't think they grow in my area anyway. There we go. That's what goldenrod tends to look like. Let me see if I can get the full plant picture here. Why doesn't it ever blow it up big? Dang it. It just does that. Thanks. Yeah, that helps. Not. Is there like a
Yes,
key
Mike.
for making something bigger? Like keys that I can just press on my
I have
computer?
no idea.
Me either.
I'm clueless in that department.
Let me see. I'll just click on that. There we go. That's bigger. That's goldenrod. Is it showing?
No.
Why didn't it? Ugh! I don't know what is with this thing. All right, I give up. Anyway, there's googly pants. You can look up goldenrod if you need further clarification of what it looks like, so you don't pick the wrong thing. Oh, your state flower of Kentucky is goldenrod. Oh, okay.
Cool.
I forget what's up with gooseberries. I don't know. No, they're not. Hold on. I need to look at what family they're in.
I'm not sure how healthy gooseberries are.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
For us,
I'm
I
not a
think,
fan of them because I'm not going to go pick them.
yeah, I don't know if they're okay for autoimmune. I don't remember. Something about the gooseberries. Maybe I just wasn't impressed with them. I purchased them one time from Whole Foods. It isn't. Let's see. Is it a nightshade? Possibly.
I have no idea. I just know as a child I was made to go pick them all the time, and you come out looking like
Oh.
you've been in a massive cat fight.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Gooseberry. What did I just say? Nightshade. That might be it. Because the goji berry is nightshade. I know that. Part of the nightshade.
Goji berry is?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
That's why it tastes like almost that kind of flavor profile. Some of them do. Some of them, they all taste a little bit different. But they're not like, oh, this delicious sweet berry. Mm. There's very few that are actually sweet.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think they kind of remind me of a bitter tomato taste.
yeah, that's what it reminded me actually of, like a fresh pepper, a little bit, but not as good as a fresh like sliced pepper, like a red or a not as sweet as even a red pepper. But
Ah,
kind of that flavor.
okay. Ann's Place.
It's just giving me crap about
Gooseberry,
what
low in
research says.
calories and fat, yet packed with nutrition, high in fiber, and low in calories. Rich in antioxidants, may help control blood sugar,
I know.
protect your brain, may have anti-cancer effects.
Yeah.
Good for your heart.
Yeah. I don't remember what the contraindicators are on it, but
I know I never did like them. I never tried them when they were ripe. We always
Okay.
picked them when they were green. And my mother used them for making gooseberry pies, which I did not eat because I was like, that looks like a pea pie.
oh, is StreamYard doing that? I didn't see that. Sorry.
Doing what? So Brenda, your glasses chain, can you tuck it behind your microphone because it's
Yes, I usually do, and I forgot.
There we go.
Yeah,
it's like, what is that little da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da?
That would be my chain.
Mhm. It's a pretty chain.
it is.
Thank you. Dollar
Did you make
Tree.
it? Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I'm not
It
going
has
to keep you
little
guys for a 4-hour live, but since you got,
butterflies on it. I don't know if you can see them or
oh
not.
yeah, they're pretty.
Well, if I could turn it the right way.
Yeah, I see the butterflies. Hello, butterfly.
Yep.
So, other than goldenrod, are there any others that you would say for cold and flu that if you're trying to go naturopathic?
My big one is the garlic and honey.
Okay, you do the fermented garlic and honey. Okay.
Hmm.
And Shawnee, that was such a good video. And it was really pretty too, like the visual.
I liked watching it and do this. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great video. If you guys haven't seen it. Well, I am going to call it
It
a
was a
night.
very good video. I liked it.
Thank you.
I only had one complaint.
Uh-oh.
I could barely hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with your.
I had
was like,
my
in-
computer
that
and everything turned up as high as it would go, and I could barely hear you.
It might
I'd
be.
have
Are you
to-
doing your voiceover at night, Shawnee?
I'd have to. Well, I always turn it way down because I feel like I'm yelling. I just have to
Mm-mm.
go. I could re-edit and re-upload. I don't know how to change it otherwise.
Just
If you do that, you're going to lose any views you already
Yeah.
I
have.
know, like, so I don't want to.
So
I'm
just,
sorry.
just let it go.
make,
Just
yeah,
leave it. But next
One, I'll-
video, don't turn your volume down. You're
Okay,
not as loud
yeah.
as you think you are.
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the feedback, Duncan.
Oh,
Yeah, I do the same thing, and I can't remember. And that's just me. I'm just like oversensitive body right now. My body reacts differently than your body might. We're all different petri dishes. But I am going to call it. I've got two girlfriends here that are fighting the crud, and I don't want to get it because it's in my house too. But we will see you. Are
well,
you
all
gonna,
just don't breathe on me, okay?
I know, right? Do you think you'll
That's
be live
cute.
tomorrow night, Diva? No. Okay.
I'm not sure. It depends on how I feel.
Right. Okay.
Well, we're
Okay.
hoping and praying you feel
I know.
much, much better.
Thank you.
So Diva will be live at, if she is live, if she's able. What time are you thinking? 10 or 10:30?
10.
10. Okay. 10.
When do you think you'll
Eastern.
know? You'll know at like 9:45.
Shall we look for your community tab
I'll,
announcement?
if I'm going to be live, I will post.
Okay, because if you're not live, I'll go live.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, why don't you go live? I'll just join you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
then we-
think I can set it up for 8:30 Central Time. What does you guys think about that?
that's 9:30.
Or
I'll
should
be
I go
running
later?
late, but if that's what you need to do, I'll just be a little bit late.
I don't know. I'll think about it and create a thing, and you'll find out.
Oh, okay. So we might be over at Shawnee's, or we might be at Marine's.
Yeah.
Check Marine's.
Or maybe
community
I'll go from 7 and then we can all move over to your place.
Because yeah, I have a topic picked out and a thumbnail made, and
Ooh.
Awesome.
Awesome.
was just waiting for a time.
And then we have Storms, Radios, and Cats if he's feeling up to it at 9:30 Eastern Sunday night. And we will see you. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you for everybody who came up on panel. Thank you, Shawnee, so much for the show and tell. And thank
Woo-hoo.
you big time to Marissa, too, for popping in and giving us all that information that she has in that big brain of hers from her studies as a master herbalist. We really appreciated that you got her on for us.
Mhm.
It was good
And
timing.
for my co-host, and of course, Brenda, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry I'm closing it down.
Oh,
Just
you're
to
fine.
get up
You're
here.
fine.
Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye, everyone.